Good morning. Time now is 11:08. The weather now, a digital weather forecast underway. Going to wait a little bit before really, getting going into the forecast. Allow viewers to come in, folks, to begin to watch the forecast. Just want to remind you, Roku, Amazon Fire, wtoc.com news app, and the weather app all are great resources. But as I typically remind you in the beginning of these weather forecasts, if you would like to converse, if you have any weather questions, WTOC TV on Facebook or WTOC 11 on Twitter, both good resources, ways to have kind of a direct weather conversation with a meteorologist that is kind of anchoring this, if you will. George, great Easter week so far, absolutely the case. Sophie on Tybee, thank you for watching, and again, it's gorgeous outside. Let's begin with a live look going outside right now. The WTOC Dozier Law Riverfront Skycam. The downtown buildings being illuminated by the sun that is still, not quite overhead, kind of just east or just to the right if you're looking straight up of center. And now as we jump over to the south side, WTOC Kerry Hilliard South Side Savannah Skycam, it is mostly sunny and quite pleasant out there. You can see a little bit breezy. And now I'm going to show you what the temperature is across the region. 64 Swainsboro, 68 Waycross, 67 in Savannah. Lower 70s creeping in St. Simons over to Brunswick, but a cooler 64 Hilton Head. I think Beaches, upper 60s, lower 70s. But further inland, going for high temperatures today in the mid to upper 70s. Going to be gorgeous outside, about 5-10 degrees warmer than we are at the moment. Again, around 70-ish. Hilton Head, Tybee, depending on what island you're on. Statesboro, 75. Sylvania, 75. Coolest up here north of I-16 as far as inland locations go. And some of our warmer inland locations, Hinesville down to Jessup, over to Waycross, Coffee, Jeff Davis counties. Temperatures in the upper 70s, maybe nearing 80 down there in a couple of communities a little bit later this afternoon. For the city of Savannah, I think the warm-up really underway now, probably around 70, 72 by noon, 74, 1, 75 at 2. Warmest today between 2 and 4. Notice how we have that onshore breeze today. Yesterday it was howling and offshore out of the west. Today more of an onshore easterly breeze, 5 to 10 miles per hour. And gorgeous weather continues today. Tomorrow a little warmer, still nice. Thursday still pretty nice. But want to talk about Friday, a first alert weather day. We have showers and thunderstorms in the forecast, maybe a line of storms this time. Haven't had one of those in a while sweeping through. And a couple of the storms within that line could be strong to severe, producing large hail, damaging wind gusts. Can't totally rule out an isolated tornado. Again, going to get to that in detail in just a moment. First, though, want to say hello to everyone watching this morning. Again, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, first alert weather day Friday, or about today's forecast, you can navigate over to Facebook or on Twitter and say what's up. Ethel, good morning. In Springfield, Northern Effingham County, good morning to you. Bernard, good morning. Good morning, Terry. What's up on your end? Headed to North Carolina. Hope you have a safe trip, safe drive if you're driving. Weather looks great. Your entire commute up 95 should not have any weather issues. A-OK. Sharon, a little crisp this morning in Hinesville. Absolutely the case. 40s in that portion of the area, even in the west side of the Savannah Metro, 40s briefly this morning. Hello there, Tamika. Thank you for watching. And Beaufort, South Carolina. Appreciate the viewership. And Patrick says about time spring showed up. It was a little chilly this morning though. It felt a little more like fall, maybe not winter, but fall-like this morning. But gorgeous this afternoon, and we will continue to remain fairly pleasant here for the next few days. And we will warm up, and then the humidity returns, and that's ahead of the next storm system, which I can show you here. Mimi, good morning in Savannah to you. Katie, hello there. Isolated rain chances back in the forecast Thursday. I think the vast majority of us are dry Thursday, but we have a bit of a return flow, an ocean flow. Can't totally rule out a couple of showers sneaking in late in the day, partly cloudy. 70% chance of rain. In all likelihood, we're going to be bumping this back up. I brought it down to 70% this morning. May need to raise it back, but just plan on a likely rain chance here. You'll see that in the forecast for the next few days, honed in on Friday. And then maybe some sprinkles, very isolated rain showers on Saturday. Still a decent day, some cloud cover lingering. Easter Sunday looking stunning. It's going to be absolutely gorgeous. Upper 70s, dry, low humidity, and the nice weather goes into early the following work week. Tushia, I got married yesterday. Congratulations to you. Wishing you and yours all the best. Sophie says, is it going to be bad Friday at Tybee? We will have a line of storms move through, Sophie, but I can't get really specific. I don't know exactly what Tybee Island is going to see, but sometime between mid-morning, 9-10 a.m., and maybe 2-3 in the afternoon is the most likely window for some nasty storms to roll through Chatham County, including Tybee Island, and there is a risk of severe weather Friday on Tybee Island. Andrea wants to know about Easter. Easter is going to be dry. It's going to be in the upper 70s. It'll be a little bit breezy. And I can track the forecast here. I'm going to go right to the 7-day, and we can talk about this first alert weather day. We can also go through what radar may look like through the day. Deanie says, great weather in Metter today. Absolutely, no matter where you're watching from, coastal Empire, low country, it's gorgeous out there. Tomorrow, we wake up a little warmer, but still cool. Maybe cool enough for a light jacket in the mid-50s. Lower 60s Thursday, so you can tell we're starting to warm up in the overnights and the days too. 83 Wednesday, 85 or so Thursday. Out of all the days, you know, it kind of sticks out like a sore thumb. Friday, strong storms, maybe a line of storms blowing through it, and one or two of these. You know, I think the big risk here is going to be sustained winds and maybe wind gusts that could cause some isolated reports of damage. Maybe large hail is a second threat, and then isolated tornadoes as a third threat. So really this is going to be a big wind maker in some areas, and that's what we're going to be watching here. So the Friday morning drive, if you're up early getting your kids dressed 5, 6, 7 in the morning, we're pretty quiet here. It's going to be cloudy, pretty humid, maybe an isolated shower, but still fairly quiet. It's 8, 9, 10 o'clock in the morning that these storms, and again, this particular forecast model looks way out into the future. We're tracking it on Friday here, so the resolution of what it shows you is going to be fairly poor. So it's not going to be raining from Hinesville all the way back to Albany. It's not going to be that wide of a line of storms, just the computer cannot resolve it. So it's going to make it look like it's bigger than it actually is. So just keep that in mind as you watch that, the hour-by-hour forecast as we go through this here, hour by hour on your Friday. So 11 a.m. storms, I think this is where the main of the activity, the bulk of the activity will be, making Warner Robins down to maybe Douglas, approaching Vidalia. That's 11 o'clock in the morning, still pretty decent here, I-95, maybe some isolated showers, but fairly calm. And then as we go deeper into the day, notice how by 2, 3, 4, 5, that's when storms really move through. This particular model is a little slower, showing the nastiest storms right along Interstate 95 by 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, with it drying out Vidalia, Baxley, Hazelhurst, Douglas, Waycross, Statesboro, quieting down in Jessup, and then thereafter, again a little bit later in the evening, by dinner time, we're all going to be drying out. We're all going to be clearing out a little bit and turning drier, breezier, and cooler. So this is a midday, sort of mid-morning, mid-afternoon sort of most likely chance. So as I just showed you, some forecast models are a little bit slower with it. They don't bring it in until noon. Western areas don't clear it out until 5, 6, the coast. So we're going to be watching and fine-tuning that timing, but still we can tell you it's a Friday deal, just Friday, and most likely mid-morning to mid-afternoon, sometime in that window. And there is a risk of severe weather right now, looking like this is again 4 days out. Today being day 1, tomorrow 2, Thursday 3, Friday 4. The Storm Prediction Center's detailed outlooks only go out through Thursday, but very likely we're going to be putting a marginal or a slight risk of severe weather for day 4, Friday, and we'll get that forecast update tomorrow morning. I'll break it down for you, the news at daybreak. So Andrea, hopefully that answered your Easter question. Hello there, Jamie. Thank you for watching. It's beautiful in Springfield. Thank you for that report, and certainly is the case. Going to go ahead and I'm going to exit out of Facebook real quick just to make sure I have an updated look at the questions, comments coming in. But here's the good news. We're drying out Saturday, maybe partly to mostly cloudy. We may have some lingering cloud cover as we dry out and begin to clear out, and then as we go into Saturday, we are going to be drying out even further, a mostly cloudy sky, just an isolated chance of showers. And then Easter Sunday, temperatures in the upper 70s and mostly sunny, and then lower 80s on your Monday, and it's going to remain fairly dry, low humidity as well. So again, thank you for watching, everybody. Sarah says, beautiful day in Ellabelle, northern Bryan County. Hello to everyone watching in that neck of the woods. And if you are maybe planning a lunch, golf trip, you have the day off, gardening, it's perfect for just about all of that. Simply just wanted to let you know we have nice weather for the next few days, and then we're watching Friday, a first alert weather day. There actually is an updated video, a closer look at Friday on my Facebook page, WTOC Cutter Martin. Again, all you have to do is search, and I can show you the page right now, WTOC Cutter Martin. We are going to be updating all of our Facebook pages, the entire team here for the next few days. But that's my page, what it looks like, WTOC Cutter Martin. There's a video here recording it within the past 2 hours or so. All this information right here is the latest and the greatest. If you would like to share that, if you would like to view it, again, all you have to do is search WTOC Cutter Martin and like that page, and you'll get further updates. And any page you like, WTOC Weather Team will continue to update you. Also, WTOC Weather app, and coming up, the news at noon. Chief Meteorologist Dave Turley is in the Weather Center now, just out of the camera shot, updating the forecast, and I'll have the latest forecast data for you coming up on the news at noon.